No matter what you've done on earth, you leave it on earth besides your deeds. You take your deeds with you. When you came to the earth, you had no clothing. When you leave, you shall have no clothing. Remember that. When you came to the earth, you had no money. When you leave, you will have no money. How you spent whatever money came next to your name after you were born, that is how, or those are the deeds that you have done that will follow through into the akhirah. But whatever change you have, you leave it behind. Yesterday I read a news piece of a librarian in America who left behind millions of dollars for the library that he worked in. He didn't want to give his brothers or anyone, he wasn't married and he didn't want to give any family members, etc. He left behind the millions, and they say he didn't used to spend money, but he was rich. What's the point? We are taught, spend it while you're alive on a good cause. You don't have to wait till you're dead and then write, when I die, if I leave behind X amount, then I'd like it to go here and there. You know what? While you're alive, you have the money, sadaqah. That's what it is. Did you know something very interesting? The hadith says, إِذَا مَاتَ ابْنُ آدَمَ انْقَطَعَ عَنْهُ عَمَلُهُ إِلَّا مِنْ ثَلَاثٍ. When a son of Adam, meaning a human being, passes away, the deeds are cut. Besides three things. Listen carefully, because many of us don't realize exactly what it is. It says, a charity that is continuous. Sadaqatun jariyah. That's what we call it. What is a sadaqatun jariyah? Have you thought about it? Something you did in your life such that its benefit continues after you die. That is the true meaning of sadaqatun jariyah. I hope you're listening. Something you did in your life. You drilled a borehole. You perhaps helped people, educated them. In fact, the second part of the hadith says, ilmun yuntafa'u bih. Knowledge that you taught someone. Knowledge that you taught someone, that they will then benefit from. Maybe you didn't teach them yourself because you didn't have it, but you gave them CDs. You facilitated the learning for them through maybe a mobile app, through perhaps a CD, a disc, whatever else it is. You facilitated that. That is knowledge you left behind. Who left it? You. Anyone who benefits from it up to Qiyamah, the reward will come to you. The third thing is, وَلَدٌ صَالِحٌ يَدْعُ لَهُ. Children who will make dua for you, or a child who will make dua for you. Which means you brought up someone in such a way that when you die, at least they say, oh Allah, forgive my father, oh Allah, forgive my mother, because they had a decent upbringing. So you invested by giving them a good upbringing. You taught them good manners. You taught them to have a good heart. Even if you have, and this is something interesting again, we have little squabbles now and again, society, community. The adults sometimes, we behave like children. Sadly, shaitan makes us behave like children. But let's not let it seep to the next generation, because it becomes worse. Wallahi, when you have a problem, Islam teaches you to sort it out today, not tomorrow. Shaitan may delay it. We all are guilty of falling into the trap of shaitan, myself included. But we are constantly reminded, try to sort it out ASAP, as soon as possible. Why? The longer you leave it, the deeper the cut. The deeper the cut, the more difficult it will be to heal the wound. Simple. It will go to the next generation, it will become so ugly. And it will go to the following generation, and you have two different societies and communities all together. Yet 3 generations up, they were brothers.